Lumpy to go back to base now, and Leshak should take this chance to push on the tower immediately. But he could also just go for the power denying. If pushes onto tower, creeps will die. Either way, massive experience being missed right now for Void Spirit. Walking all the way to base without boots is not a good feeling.
Ooh, Genek, he just got a little bit too up in their faces here, so he gets drained of that damage, ends up getting stunned and getting slapped around by Razor.
Oh, and Oscar going for
towards his base with this tower being removed.
Yeah, it opens up a lot of farm here and a little bit more control of the bottom bounty run as well. As top, we keep seeing them attempting to go through the portal. Dawnbreaker in trouble here, perhaps.
No, this is not looking good for her, as then we'll follow up here with this Razor, but I'm not sure. Oh, it does. He has one final click, and it's enough to get Oscar. So there's a little bit of action for him finally.
Yeah, he's got a full Maelstrom as well on Razor, so he does have extra access to magical damage as well on this Timbersaw. This early on in the game, he doesn't have any form of magic resistance increase, and Timbersaw pretty much just goes down there to the ulti and a little bit of right clicks.
Lumpy's making the rotation towards this top area as Venge throws out that magic missile over to Pake. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to survive as he is going to get fallen, taken down. Another smoker next to go down. Adrian on his way out does not want to be a part of this. It looks like Jenna could use a little bit of help here, although now PP's here. Still might end up get that kill, and he will indeed.
Lumpy gets the kill and gets out. Leshak is going to get the bottom rune though, so he's going to stay
yourself, that's mine. Just kicking him around and just trying to get rid of him for the time being. In the mid lane though, looks like Smoker is going to get caught out. He's going to try to run himself away here, but they have the Pit of Malice. Here, coming off from Arcanon, there's going to be the follow-up from the position 5 Dawn, so PP perhaps going just a little bit too far as they'll turn their attention now to Monster. It's another death.
That was a clutch Underlord ulti in there. The damage reduction from the stolen swap for the Rubik, as well as the pipe coming in.
Or, Witch Doctor.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. I mean, she has a slow stun, and then she has her ulti, which is a heal stun. But then you basically itemize to save.
Right.
Kicked back, though.
Oh, this is not looking too great right now, but a good Starbreaker over on side. Looks like she's going to be able to make it out. Genek, though, ticking down, is going to get taken out by Arcanon, and they'll get PP yet again. They turn their attention over to Adrian. Will be able to go up onto the high ground, but they have the Remnant to pull him right back in, and that's a double kill for Pake.
Wow, they lose 4 heroes just for the Rubik there. That was an extremely costly engagement, and the one strong hero, the Universal heroes, but Razor is one of those heroes that can definitely still enjoy it.
Yeah, there is a drow in the mid lane, and I have a feeling that's going to be their target. Red Monster is nearby. Pake will open up the Eye of the Storm. They get the stun, but they jump right past them. They want Adrian. That is their target. They'll get Red Monster first. Chasing after Adrian, though. They've got the Spirit Vessel charge on. Follow up with the Pit of Malice. They are just dominating this game.
Again, though, we just don't see Mad Kings making the move here. The Leshak just wants to farm.
Taking advantage of the fact that he had such a great early laning stage.
I agree. PP is hurting.
Somebody's gonna make a sound clip out of that one.
Oh, he is gonna hurt a little bit more. He gets jumped.
An opening. Lumpy's here. Oscar's also here. They're gonna try to take advantage of having that high ground, but they've already lost the Leshrek. And now Adrian, he can't get away fast enough because Pekey's got a BKB. He can just dance around you in circles. Rest of the team showing up to make sure that they could be a part of this. Oscar on the run, as is Red Monster. They don't want to be the next casualty
for his team, and there's such clear intention on their team, whereas Mad Kings, I don't even know what they're playing for right now. I actually don't know. Like, obviously, yeah, they're all building items and there's like item progressions happening, but I don't see them waiting for a specific timing to make things happen.
Now, Lumpy doesn't seem to care that he got stunned here. He is all about trying to get Oscar. Does have to be careful. There's a lot of trees. Gonna be the hold over coming out from Pake. Needs to get one more click over to Oscar, but yeah, no, that is my question too. I'm watching this early game, and I was just trying to figure out, like, what are their objectives?
And if it didn't do that, he could have maybe gone in time.
Lumpy is hunting. He's found himself Adrian. And look at this. Yeah, they're going to send a entire team up here and chase after a little bit of a swap, but not a good enough one, because they're going to be able to just use another leap. And that's a double kill for Lumpy. They've got their eyes set on Oscar, too. There's a long-range magic missile that will connect. He's got the Timber Chain. He's going to be back in the base, but there's no action. Yeah, Lumpy Oh, did they see that? I'm not sure if the Fog of War did. All right, there it is. They see something's going on. They're gonna back off a little bit. Smoker off to the side. Lumpy dropping down one of those remnants. They get a swap off, but they've got a Ghost Scepter. Things are looking pretty good. Pig over here on the side. He's got his sights set on Adrian. He just rips him apart. Turn their attention now over to PP. This is not looking good for him right now because he is left all alone on his own little island. He's trying to fight through though, and they do have the Timbersaw standing nearby, but I don't think Timbersaw can do too much here, as that's gonna be the next person to fall.
Yeah, this is a very clean fight again. They have good understanding of who they need to focus. They need some auras for damage mitigation for your team. Lotus perhaps to protect your Drow, you know, then the static link won't steal damage. It can keep the damage neutral. I don't know. There are things he could have done, but I don't think the Aghanims is so important.
Yet another hero will fall to the tyranny that is Pake on this Razor. My god. 13-0-7. He is untouchable.
Yeah, this Razor can do whatever he wants. He has the Aegis as well. No. Oh, okay, they still got the Tormentor at least. But
can you imagine if he got the snipe? They're still gonna end up losing both these heroes.
yeah, 2 core heroes.
Oh my gosh.
That's...
Honestly, I just walk into their base at this point. Like, you've got 3 heroes dead. 2 of them are core. Yeah, look at this. You're seeing the Underlord
for 40.
I feel like they should be playing a lot better than they are right now. A little bit of a split
What a
earth over on
stun, too.
Titanic. Yeah. Gonna go on. It's gonna be a slaughter. So it looks like they do manage to get the
Oh, the stolen
Earth
swap.
Spirit. Oh, Adrian.
Nah, he's just doing them dirty. Smoker, first with the Split Earth stun, which Split Earth is an S tier spell to have on Rubik, but he then gets the swap and counters the save on the Drow too. I mean, this game is already over. You're already out.
I feel like it's been over for a little while. You know, I never like to have a negative attitude, but this one's just... It feels like a complete outclass. It feels like Mad Kings are not the Mad Kings that I know they can be. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, these are the calm, sensible, non-war loving kings.
The Peace Kings.
Yeah, truly.
They're lovers, not fighters. We need them to be fighters, though.
Yeah,
you
wish you had some fighters right now, because they already lost bottom and mid, and if you blink, you're gonna miss that they will lose top as well. Looks like they might actually chill a bit here on lava.
That's never a good sign when the Razor just blinks right towards you. Usually you're worried about, you know, that swap, but there, you know, right again, counter swap. Absolute Test Red Monster. They've got the Nullifier over on Oscar. Pick does have to be a little careful, but he's still holding onto the Aegis, so he doesn't mind if he gets taken down here. He's coming right back up again. He still has the BKB Nullifier. He's got the Gleipnir. He's going to come back up. Can they do anything to try to save him, though? The Dawnbreaker coming in hot. Turns around. They've got Adrian in their sights. They need a little bit more damage, and they have it in the form of Lumpy, and they're going to call GG. There was just no hope for Mad King after the first, 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, this is just absolutely one-sided, complete destruction. Most dominant game probably that we've seen out of the games that we've cast, Moxie, even comparing to 20.
Game number 1, because I was like, yeah, their draft looks really good, and then it fell apart. So we will have to see. Already you can see Chris putting out a little bit of that damage. They're chasing after Monster, dropping that blood right. Not gonna be able to quite over here. Oh, just on Smoker, but this is looking like Red Monster's just dead. So that's a nice start for Lumpy in the mid lane.
It's a good start. He did have to skill Searing Chains level 1, which is not the ideal spell to have for mid, but it's a very minor sacrifice.
And they're smoked up and they're looking for the Dawnbreaker, it looks like, and also to push this tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under
On the hunt, they do have Lasso. Dawn feeling like she's in a bit of an impossible situation, so try to go for the Starbreaker. It does get interrupted, and they'll get themselves a kill. They're going to teleport down bottom now.
Mass TP.
They don't like that they're hitting it. They've got themselves the Ravage if they want to try to use it. They see Oscar here. Good dive bomb over onto this Tide Hunter. Lumpy joining back in. Then the Blood Right and the Roar over onto the Bat Rider. Need a little bit more damage. There it is. Can they finish off Oscar? Yes, they can. But Arkno taking a lot of damage. They get the lasso off over onto Adrian. And he's just trying to man-fight his way through, but he cannot do it. As now Lumpy finding yet another opening. Going over to PP. They'll end up dying from the arrow. As now they use that meme hammer to try to finish off PP, and they will be successful.
Good turnaround to get the kill on the Ember at least, but losing both Bloodseeker and...
Nice steal.
Yeah, they could.
Has a little pet kobold walking around with him too.
They-
Life's good for smoke.
They can bait with Tide and use it.
Oh yeah. And Monster, this is looking a little scared. They'll go and use the Rupture. Monster standing in the middle of everything. He just cannot move, but they use a lasso to drag back over on Adrian. Red Monster's still alive. No, not for very much longer.
He's still
They
Roar
have
as
to drag
well.
over onto Adrian. Adrian just chasing after this Bat Rider. Will be successful. People though trying to fight against this Abaddon, and it's just not working out for him. He's silenced. He's got the damage. He's got the teammates. He's got the numbers. So gonna kill Lava. Lumpy thinking about maybe trying to grab Genic. Not gonna be able to quite manage it though, as they'll turn their attention to.
Qualifying for TI. Now they're really methodical about this. Oh, mid. We might see a fight here.
They see him, but can they get him is the question.
Yeah, Abaddon is not the target.
Bat Rider possibly. Yeah, look at that. Everything gets used on poor Chris.
Bonus kill.
Ooh, okay, and Smoker. Well,
That's battery dead
That's
for
great.
65 seconds, so pretty long time for them to try and get some.
see them. I'm sure they've already spotted it out, so.
It's time.
Yeah, we see Invis coming in. Batrider, no, don't get caught. Oh, he wasn't
Making his
spotted.
way over. He can see them. Yeah, they have the vision. They use the Rupture immediately. Arcanal BKB's gonna get used too. Follow up, Dawnbreaker coming in hot. Be able to finish him off, gem on the deck, and they'll end up losing the Bat Rider. Lumpy looking for this opening, picks up that gem. He's like, I do not want that in the hands of my enemies. The buyback now from the Tidehunters. Pigs joining in the fight here. Using that Manta is gonna have the ultimate come up too. So he's trying to just give a little bit of chase. See Lumpy backing out. They're gonna try to reset. Yeah, it's still holding on to that Ravage, but it feels like they might want to wait for this Bat. They go for the Ravage, but BKB coming out from Oscar and has already used the Roar. A little bit of a chase going on to the back lines as now Pei trying to fight with Monster. Has the Lotus Orb down on him. They're grouped up pretty close as they use the Harpoon, trying to get a little bit closer to Monster to be able to finish him off. Now the chase is on after Oscar. He doesn't have any more of these dive bombs that he can throw at them at this time. Smoker looking for the opening. They need to cancel out this TP and they just don't.
Aegis Abaddon here, it could be terrible. So let's see if he can tank it, but if they do get around like this over on Ember, it could be huge.
Yeah, Lumpy. They've got the vision. Slices around here. The arrow doesn't quite manage to connect. Nice balance though onto the back lines. Followed up with the Monkey King ulti. All you know, just they explode Smoker and Arcana. Chases on after this Bat Rider. He's got nullification on him as they're just chasing after him. He's trying to juke, but not going to be able to run away from this Mirana.
I feel like Abaddon was the one playing scared and trying to hide there. I mean, playing it safe.
Even from the brightest.
Moonlight Shadow and that smoke. It's a pretty fast Bloodseeker making his way down. They see the Bat Rider. He is very dead.
Yeah,
Taking out Smoker. He's already out. Lumpy was considering it, but it looks like they don't want to make this happen right now. They have the app. Oh, Harpoon pull away. They use a Solar Guardian.
Oh, stolen.
Chase over. Beautiful Ravage coming out from Arcanaz. Will turn their attention to Red
Counter
Monster. They want to
Solar.
get rid of this Dawnbreaker right off the bat, but a nice Boundless getting tossed in on top of that. They get the steal. It's coming right back in. It is the Rubik with that steal standing in the middle of all this Wukongs going on. Because the Adrian still just giving chase on the back line. They've already lost Red Monster, lost Smoker. This Ember zipping through. Pake is on the other side. He sees himself Adrian. He wants to go for him, but unfortunately it doesn't look like he's going to be able to move too much as Oscar bounced back here by that
Hurts.
flame break. And they just turn him around. Looks like they'll be able to get themselves a Beastmaster. And somehow Lumpy survives during that. Oof.
That was crazy. A lot of it comes back to that stolen Solar Guardian coming in with extra heal. Tied up.
Definitely worthwhile to have Smoker on this this Rubik here. I can't tell you how many times it feels like he's turned around fights because of stolen ults.
Yeah, it's crazy. He keeps getting him.
Oh no! Oh dear! Oh Monkey King, you are very dead. And Adrian, Adrian, he is caught in the middle of a world of hurt. In comes Red Monster, but again, with that Solar Guardian coming in from Rubik, he is gonna die here. So it looks like they'll get themselves a double kill. They're turning their attention now over to Lumpy. He's trying to just stay alive, and it looks like he's just barely gonna make it unless Red Monster can go and throw out a hammer or something. Pig's still here. It's not looking great for him. He will finally die. That is his first death.
Oh, he has him too, baby.
But they're still trying to go for Lumpy. This is not looking good. He looks like it's going to be a team wipe as Mad Kings hits back.
Meanwhile, Monkey King just sitting like, yep, thanks guys. Good job. Go in already.
Radiant's top tower is under
Like, there's backdoor protection, but you can just go in and look for fights.
You got this monkey too that's giving vision, scouting out, seeing where they're hiding off to the side. Gonna try to play a little bit with
he
them.
pulled
The
himself.
harpoon! Oh dear, that is a very dead bat. No bat for 60-something seconds.
Very unfortunate there, and he drops the Wukongs just to commit right clicks.
Pake's backing out right now. They do manage to land the roar. They have the rupture. He does not have the borrow time like we talked about, so he's just dead. No buyback on the Sabaton. As now Smoker running in towards this fountain. They manage to get their hands on Lumpy. They go for the Ravage play, but they'll just call the GG.
Yeah, GG gets called, and
They strike back. This is what I wanted to see from them.
yeah, I mean, this is exactly what we were asking for, that Mad Kings would not just go out without showing that they are a competent team that can play way better than they did in Game 1. And here we see it. They managed to play...
If he gets farm, it's great. If he doesn't, he's just there for the levels.
Yeah, mainly. He wants to get to level 6. And the moment he gets level 6, we're going to see him gank. Silent,
A little
bottom.
bit of pressure on Oscar. Yeah, they used that blood grenade, and they have the Wraithfire on top of it, so they're just going to be able to chase him down, and it'll be the Undying who gets that first blood and a little bit of a reward too.
That's what you get. You pay for premium laning stage by picking Undying.
Yeah, especially because the wave is pushed up here for the Underlord. He's not going to be too unhappy if she walks away, and he just gets some of that solo XP.
Yeah, completely fine. And he's working on an early Vanguard, then his laning stage is gonna be easy.
Oscar? They go and they drop the Inkswell. We'll connect over onto 2. They should be able to get the Undying, but they're gonna probably lose Oscar, although they have the living armor now. One big crit here from Pake. He's gonna be able to finish him off. Tries to go for the deny
Wow.
on the tombstone. He even manages it.
That's a lot of gold.
Chad.
Yeah. Look at Tree. He's just like, give me experience. I want level
They're
5,
smoked
yes.
up. They want Lumpy. Again, that Inkswell, the onslaught, the trample. We'll hold them down a little bit. They have a cursed crown. Just need to put a little bit more damage onto Lumpy. And this time I think they should be successful, though. Do they have the vision? Nah, there it is. There's the kill. They almost grabbed Smoker, too. It was Undying, makes his way over. Got himself those decay stacks. Red Monster still has his eyes on this Dark Willow and is going to pay for that greed.
Yeah, they're just gonna back out. Respect the tombstone, don't want to stay under it. Even though they had spells back on the Primal Beast already. Just gonna play it safe. Don't want to...
Spot them. They see the Skelly men. Got the Inkswell, the onslaught going forward. Still going to be able to go over, put the damage down over onto Pake. He's holding on to that Pulverize. It's going to be the first life of Wraith King coming down the follow-up with that Beans Gate. Now PP, he's caught out over here on the side. It's a nice little bind between Chris and Arcana coming in. PP, he's still alive here. Needs to be careful. Uses the BKB. Needs to
he's
move
low.
himself away. He's sitting so very low, but he will indeed survive as they end up taking out plenty of people on the side of lava.
What? He started taking the portal instead of just running away, and the TA just blinks in, kills him. Out for him and his team.
Gonna run into Pake here. Monster gonna open up the Nature Scraps, slow him down a little bit. Flat Cannon gets activated. Do you have the Undying nearby? No points in Soul Rip.
PP in trouble in mid.
Careful. Look at this, Oscar. He uses the Doom. He realizes, oh, your reincarnation is down. They've lost Smoker, but they've got themselves a nice prize. Now they're chasing after this Undying. Lumpy finding himself a kill on Genic, but this is not looking good for this Undying. A lot of action happening, but I think the bigger story right now is that they just lost their Wraith King.
Did lose the Wraith King. That definitely is
So quickly.
Yeah.
I think they'll get there.
They might
I don't
punish
know.
afterwards, but no,
Well,
they're
they're a
gonna
little
back.
nervous about this. They even dropped the Tombstone side, but yeah. Turn around. They've got the vision. It is being
going in.
forced to fight here. That is indeed the truth. PP's taking a lot of damage. Have to use that BKB. Monster, though, taking a lot. As they'll turn their attention now to Oscar. He's got that Inkswell on him. Manages to land over onto multiples, but the Cursed Crown coming into play. He's just getting stuck, and look at this. Somehow the Undying manages to survive. Adrian on the back lines here. He's trying to do all the damage that he can, and he's going to be able to take down that Wraith King one time. Can he take down Lumpy is the next question, but no, he cannot, and the Aegis will end up getting used as they'll end up losing PP.
Wait, they bought back the tree and then he's trying to rejoin the fight. What? This is some crazy aggression. Like, the Aegis was already claimed and
Ward here coming out from both Oscar and PP. They pick up this Underlord and just smack him around. A lot of damage though coming out from Lumpy, and over on the back lines, looks like Smoker and Chris both just linked up as they tried to make the move you were talking about. Weren't quite successful. Adrian, though, nice front and center. Should be able to finish off Smoker. And he's just sitting
Jared's
like
so
front
strong.
and center. They're afraid. They can't really do much here against Adrian. Does have the Aegis, does have the Satanic. As they've got themselves pigs. Monster feeling kind of hurt over here on the side, but Adrian continuing to follow. Still giving off these clicks. Monster probably going to die, as it looks like, all right, they're starting to move back. Still have the Aegis over onto Adrian.
Adrian's just like, stop ignoring me.
Pressure over onto Lumpy. Pig diving into the back line, so he sees Jenik, and there's the run through, though. They'll take down Sinker. Pig finishing off over here on the side. They did get the TA. They're still
now
hunting, though. They have the Glimmer Cape. They've got the vision on Pig. He has Reincarnation. He's coming back up again, but he is surrounded here, and I don't think this time he manages to blink out of this. Nope, no indeed. And they still have the Aegis on the gyrocopter, which means they can just push right down. And look at this, Arcana. He was just trying to do anything here. Oh, PP, he was trying to grab him.
Okay,
they slowly start moving their way in.
Terrorize could buy time here.
Leading here with the Terrorize. We'll be able to land
missed.
only over onto the one. H. Waiting patiently. Willow blinking forward, looking to see what she can do. It's still going to be the Aegis going over to Adrian. So it's a very dead Willow. They do manage to get Jenik on the back lines, but in comes this Jar. He wants to be in the middle of everything. He wants to be able to hit everyone, and they find themselves this undying. But Lumpy over onto the nice high ground here. Has got some good positioning. Still chasing after him, though. Manages to blink away.
Oh.
They need to go and grab him. Are they going to be able to do it in time? No, TA won't make it out just in the nick of time.
That was so...
Didn't feel like that was the right place to go down, and
yeah,
that's why he popped them. But the Satan's going to be up in another second, so he's ready for round 2.
Aggressively using the BKB there, so not having it ready though.
Oh, Red Monster though. But look at this PP. It was a bait. They found Smoker. And now Adrian going forward. Should lose Red Monster in the meanwhile. But now look at this damage. Look at the Doom. The AoE coming out. It will force them back, and they buy back on the tree.
He's got the Dark Portrait.
Sure.
The little Wraith King is here. It hits hard. Watch out.
He's dewarding. What do we do? But yeah, now this is the perfect target here for them to use that Dark Portrait. Adrian still alive, still has that Aegis. Peg jumping deep here, trying to get rid of Jenik, and it looks like he's going to be able to do it, but look at all this damage coming out from this gyrocopter yet again. Call down comes down, slowing them. Reincarnation has been used. They're going to try to get some more of this damage out. Oscar running through this battle, while over on the side, PP just trying to stop and mess with Lumpy as much as possible, and he's still alive here, although needs to be careful. Pig seeing this opening. Adrian dishes out so much damage, though. Is not going to be able to... Oh, they do. They still manage to get it, but now Lumpy, he's caught out. He's in a really bad position as they just keep going and trying to find this opening. Pig will eventually fall. He will have to buy back. Undying's going to be the next one. Lumpy just trying to stay alive, trying to put out as much damage as possible as Adrian continues to get off these clicks. He's still got the Aegis. He's still alive. Lumpy
is going on.
They just continue to fight their way through. He wants to get close here. PP's here. He bought back. He's got cheese on him now. Oh my god.
Yeah, round...
They're like, ooh, we got to get our hands on him. We can't have him do the Dark Portrait. We can't have him just putting out ink swells everywhere. But he's doing so well in his positioning, just sitting so far back.
He's learned. Every fight has been like this.
Okay, there's the opening. There it is. They go. They pick up one with that Doom on top of it, too. We'll be able to take one down. And over here, Pig jumps onto Red Monster, but you've got Oscar nearby. You've got Adrian with these BKBs. They're just shredding people apart. This is not looking good here for the Wraith King. It's just so much damage, so much AoE everywhere that they're going to buy him just a little bit more time there with the Tombstone. But is it going to be enough? Because he's sitting low. Let's see this Undying. All right, they managed to finally get the kill on Jenik. Adrian's left alone here in this base. He's got the flag cannon going. It's going to be the Aegis the first time, but there's it is. There's another Doom as he's going to go running after this TA, and she's just a little bit too fast. Oscar now in a bit of a bad situation as they just run at him. They don't care that he's got that AoE Doom. They cut him down.
They're chasing Gyro.
Adrian left over here on the side as they're just trying to get as much damage, trying to take down Lumpy. They pick up Lumpy. They start shaking him around, and that's going to be a TA down. Buys back immediately. They've got the death on the Wraith King now, too. Oscar jumping in. There have been so many buybacks. They want this to be the end. Arcana just continuing. They have the Rapier over on Adrian, though. He's doing so much damage. I don't think they can stand toe-to-toe. Followed up with that overgrowth. Lumpy, he can't afford to die here. He can't afford to die. Neither can Pig because he also fought back, but he's all alone. Now dead. And this is just looking like a very scared TA, running away, doesn't want it. PP here just keeps continuing to run. He's a big scary pig. Monster following up, but the Ancient is falling. They want it though. They're letting him just go, and that's the GG call.
GG comes out. Lava, they know when they're beat. Finally, Mad Kings, they claw their way back after what was a horrible game 1, a very competitive game 2, and finally, the best game of the series is the third game, 58 minutes.